A little stock market trading strategy that helps. A little stock market trading strategy that helps. We are a monthly chart of Patterson Companies Incorporation. The EPIC is PDCO, Papa Delta Charlie Oscar, and we want to discuss a little stock market trading strategy that help. All right, whether you are a day trader or a swing trader or a position trader, this tutorial is for you. As I explained to traders before in many videos, I said to traders that the first thing that we are looking for is a high probability trading setup, a valid trading setup, a reliable trading setup, a trading setup that we understand, that we know how to trade, a trading setup that offers the best risk reward ratio, okay, that we know how to trade. Very, very important. So if you are using, for instance, TSCW24, you are looking for a valid trading setup, then you switch to the first best time frame to trade it, all right? So if you are using also, for instance, the stochastic 833, which I have on my chart here, all right, you want to find a valid trading setup, all right, with the stochastic oscillator, all right? So I'm going to, show you, okay, a little stock market trading strategy that helps. Though we are talking about stock market, we can apply this strategy for forex trading, for commodity trading, all right, for option trading, and this will help us, okay, very, very important. So let's get started. So the little stock market trading strategy that helps is about using a trend line. Now, you may say to me, George, I know how to use trend line. I've been using it for years and it didn't work for me. This video is not for me. Okay, I can understand that. What I want you to do is to spend the next 5 minutes, all right, to watch this video so you may understand a little bit more what's going on, why you should go back to that little market trading tool that we call the trend line, okay? So when we are talking about drawing trend line, generally trader will connect a low and a higher low, all right? Or they will connect a high and a lower high. But we can connect also, okay, a high, okay, and a low, all right? We can connect, okay, a low and a high. We can connect a low and a lower low. We can connect a high and a higher high. So you see this high here. So we connect this high and a higher high, okay? You see the green line here, connecting a high and a higher high, okay? It makes sense, all right? So we can connect high and a higher high, we can connect a low and a lower low, we can connect a low and a higher low, and so on, all right? So on this chart, I have, okay, few trend lines on my chart. I'm on a monthly chart of Patterson Company Incorporation. This is a Russell, okay, 1000 component, an American stock, and let's begin the demonstration about okay, a little stock market trading strategy that helps. We want a price on the edge of okay, a trend line, and probably stochastic is oversold or stochastic is bullish, displaying higher lows or a lower high, okay? So here it is. Let's pay attention to the pink line here. How did I draw that pink line? Okay, pay attention. I have connected the pink, this high, and I'm encouraging you, if you are a scalper, a day trader, a position trader, a swing trader, to apply this strategy on any time frame. Even if you are a scalper, you can go on 3-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, and apply this strategy. But the best approach is to use a higher time frame and then implement a top-down trading method to trade it. So you can draw the trend line, okay, like I'm doing it here on a monthly chart, and then when you see, okay, the price on the edge of the trend line, then you will implement a top-down trading method. It is better to use it that way instead of going on a 5-minute time frame, just drawing the trend line on a 5-minute time frame, try to play on a 5-minute time frame, because it's a trading mistake to use one time frame alone. All right. So if you are a new trader, do not use one time frame alone. All right. Because we see very often a lot of traders do not have the same level. So they learn something like this. So they go on their favorite lower time frame and they are playing with it. And they say, oh, no, 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 this is not working. All right. Use a higher time frame and break it down to your favorite lower time frame. Okay. So pay attention to the pink line. So we connect this point. Okay. To which point? All right. All right. To this point here. So we connecting a high, so price form a higher high. Now we connect it to a low. This by connecting these 2 points, we have a pink trend line. Look, after we have those 2 points, the price rally up a bit. Look, it pulled back on the edge of the pink line, yes or no? All right here. So price went up and pulled back near the pink line. So we will expect a kind of price changing direction in this zone. All right, this is a hot spot trading zone. See this tall candle, as it reaches the peak line, okay, there were buyers here and the price rally up a bit. So this is about the pink line connecting a high and a low. Now let's pay attention to the turquoise trend line here. We're connecting, okay, this time this high and this is a lower high. Okay, this is the normal way traders will draw a bearish trend line. So here we have our turquoise line ready, and if you have a bearish trend line, we want the price to form a new lower low in comparison to the previous low before retesting, okay, the bearish trend line. Okay, then we will implement a top-down trading method to trade it. That means sell. It means we have a bearish trading setup. And now we implement a multiple time frame trading method to trade it. If the signal fell, as you can see here, it fell, went back up, okay, come out, okay, and re-examine what's happening here. So this is about the turquoise line connecting the high and the lower high. See, price pull back to retest our previous peak line and rally up and retesting the edge of, okay, the declining channel. You have to notice that this low is equal to this low here. So we need to be careful, because if the price does not fall a new lower low before retesting the bearish trend line and you want to trade it, you need to be careful. Here you need to be careful here, because the price did not form a new lower low before retesting a bearish trend line. Okay, because it has formed a double bottom. So if you want to sell like it is here, you need to be very, very careful. All right, okay. So now the price formed a new lower low. Now it came near the edge of that trend line. Those who are not using a multiple time frame trading method can get into trouble here, because the price pulled back a bit and then went back up. Okay, this is about the turquoise trend line. I want you to pay attention. I'm inviting traders to watch the full length of this video so that they may understand what we are doing here. This time we want to connect. We are paying attention to the red line. We are connecting this high here, okay, to this one here. So with those 2 points, we have our red trend line. Look how the price pulled back here, okay, to retest that red trend line. See this candle here on the edge, and this one also pull back here. All right, okay, and here it is a pull back to retest the trend line. So we want to trade on the edge of a trend line. We can combine that with a stochastic. Okay, here the stochastic was going down. We want the stochastic to change direction in this zone here. All right, here it is, stochastic changing direction on the edge of a trend line. We implement a top-down trading method to trade it. Okay, so this is about the red trend line. I want you to concentrate now on the black trend line. Have I already talked about the black one? I don't think so. So we connecting this time this point, okay, to this one. So now we have our black, okay, trend line, and look, pay attention to it. Whoa, my friend, look at this. If I extend it more, let's extend this trend line, extend it more. I see, connecting 2 points carefully. I want you to see, connecting this point. So this one here, pay attention to the black line, okay? So look what the price did, pull back to retest not only the pink line, but also the black trend line on the edge, and the stochastic is oversold here. Stochastic oversold, common centralized kaput, implement a top-down trading method, paying attention to the resistance ahead. All right, on the edge where the risk is low, okay, and then the reward will be higher than the risk. All right, so this is about the black trend line. And if you pay attention to the black trend line, continue to pay attention to it. So you see that as the price going up, you see came very close, okay, to the edge of, okay, people try to push near the edge of that bullish trend line here. All right, couldn't reach it. Form, in fact, a double top, a small double top in the vicinity of that trend line here before it's coming down. All right, it makes sense. Now let's pay attention to the green trend line. Have I already mentioned that? I hope not. Okay, pay attention. So we connect in okay, this point here, this one here, to this one here. So we have our green trend line. So here you see price pullback on the edge. All right. Though the price form a higher low, this is a contra trend, which is a risky trade because the price form a higher high before touching the trend line. So be careful if you are doing that because it's a contra trend, it's a risky trade. Okay, be careful, right? On the edge of the trend line. And if you look carefully, again, one more time, looking at the green trend line, that's where we are now. Okay, so price D below it is now retesting the same green line. So you want to trade like a pro, you want to trade on the edge of a trend line, and you see this is very simple, a little stock market trading strategy that will help your day trading, your swing trading, your position trading, even your scalping trading are on the edge of a trend line where the risk is low and the reward may be higher than the risk. One wants to use a higher time frame in order to implement a top-down trading method. Okay, all right. Okay, it makes sense. If you pay attention to the orange trend line, okay, so this time we are connecting this point, and this point allow us to draw the orange trend line. Price form a low and a higher low. We want the price to form a new higher high before retesting, okay, the bullish trend line. Beautiful, okay, bullish, okay, trading setup. A higher high, price pull back to form a higher low on the edge of a bullish trend line. Okay, stochastic is turning around, pointing to us. Stochastic is turning around, pointing to us a support level. All right, we implement a top-down trading method to trade it. So, for instance, if you're on a 4-hour time frame, and you see it like this, okay, you combine 4-hour time frame trading setup, 50-minute time frame trading signal, or 3 minutes and 5 minutes, 3 or 5 minutes time frame for the entry to trade it. Okay, multiple time frame trading. Use a different time frame, don't day or swing trade on a single time frame. Very important. So this is about, okay, the orange trend line. Okay, as you can see, it's very simple. Okay, but it's powerful. All right. So this is about a little stock trading strategy that help. A strategy that consists of looking for a trading setup on the edge of a trend line, drawing trend line by connecting a low and a higher low, a high and a lower high, or a high and a low, okay, or a high and a lower low, or a low and a lower low, to draw those trend lines, and we want to monitor the reaction of the price on the edge of those trend lines. When we see, okay, a trading setup, we will implement a top-down trading method. This is about a little stock market trading strategy that help. Though we are talking about stock market, we can apply this strategy for trading currencies, okay, for trading gold, silvers, okay, commodities, or any financial instrument even the indices. All right. If you have any question or suggestion, okay, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be busy recording another video to answer your specific question. All right. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about a little stock market trading strategy that help. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.